My fellow human being, whoever you are, wherever you live, I love you. This is Dr. B. Dr. B A+. Dr. B A+ is the doctor who genuinely loves you. I am the doctor who genuinely cares about you. And I swear to God, I say this from the bottom of my heart. And before we start, don't forget that Dr. B is not on YouTube for the money, the fame, the glory. Dr. B doesn't need any of those. Dr. B doesn't give any cuts about any of those. Dr. B A+ is here on YouTube for the love of teaching medicine to regular people like you, so that you can benefit from my immense knowledge in medicine and surgery. And you, just like me, can age gracefully, and God willing, you and me, we can die healthy in our bed, in our sleep, God willing, at the age of 100. Today, Dr. B wants to tell you about why is it that so many rich and powerful, influential men get caught engaging in this nasty criminal behavior called pedophilia. Right now, end of January 2026, a few months ago, and again yesterday, the Justice Department, end of January 2026, right now today, released yet again millions of Epstein files that have proven that very rich, powerful, influential celebrities, senators, politicians, billionaires, multimillionaires of all different groups have engaged in pedophilia by going to the island of that criminal pedophile called Jeffrey Epstein, who is now hopefully in hell. Hopefully he's in hell right now for everything he has done, a corrupt, despicable man. Now, yesterday at our beautiful condominium, we have a beautiful gym, and I was doing my workout, and there was also one of my great neighbors, a nice lady in her 60s, something like that. We were doing our workout, and she was also with me watching the news. And in the news, yet again, it was revealed that millions of files were released, Epstein files, and it was again revealed that Bill Clinton and these other celebrities, I don't want to name all of them, it was revealed again that Bill Gates, the billionaire Bill Gates, the despicable billionaire Bill Gates, who cheated on his beautiful, super smart wife, Melinda Gates, to go have sex with minors in that Jeffrey Epstein's island. And it was revealed, guess what, that Elon Musk wanted to go to that island. Now, I'm not sure if he went or not. Bill Clinton, this despicable man, former president of the United States of America, went to this island over there, cheated on many times on his super smart wife, Hillary Clinton, while Hillary Clinton was the Secretary of State of Obama and traveling all over the world to take care of the foreign affairs of our country. Her husband, her despicable husband, was flying in the private jet of Jeffrey Epstein to go to that despicable island to engage in sex with minors. So my neighbor asked me while she was watching, "Hey, Dr. B, why is it that so many rich and powerful, influential celebrities engage in pedophilia?" Guess what? I told my great neighbor, I told her, it has absolutely nothing to do with being rich, famous, powerful, influential. There is absolutely no more pedophiles in men who are powerful, rich, influential, and celebrities than they are in regular average men. The reason is very simple. When a celebrity, a powerful senator, a powerful university president, now like we've had a few months ago, the guy I don't want to bring their name and everything. He resigned because it was revealed that he was also one of those happy travelers over there going to that nasty Jeffrey Epstein island. When they get caught, it makes a big noise. But when the little guy, the little average Joe gets caught in pedophilia, child molestation, in child pornography, nobody hears about him, right? So that's what I answered my neighbor, and that's what you need to know. It makes a huge noise, a big bang, when a celebrity, a politician, a millionaire, a billionaire, a former president like the despicable Bill Clinton, a very rich billionaire like the despicable Bill Gates, who cheated on his great wife. Shame on him. It makes a big noise. That's why you hear a lot about it. And it makes you biased, thinking that the politicians, the influential people, the celebrities, the billionaires, there's more pedophiles among them. That's the main reason. The second reason is that the rich, powerful, influentials, the billionaires and all this stuff, who have this despicable impulse to rape children, teenagers, these despicable people, they are able to act on their nasty, despicable behavior because they have the money, the connections, the power. Do you understand what I'm saying? Jeffrey Epstein would not accept the little guy over there who is an unknown pedophile. He wouldn't have accepted him to go to his island because there was no connections, no favor in exchange for that. Do you know what I'm saying? So the two reasons that I gave to my neighbor is that you hear more, way more, when a politician, influential people, rich celebrity gets caught in the act of pedophilia, child molestation, child pornography, than the regular Joe who is an unknown guy and nobody cares about that guy because it doesn't make any news. In addition, the regular guy doesn't have the money, the power, the connections to act on his impulses except locally. But he cannot travel to, for instance, Southeast Asia. Southeast Asia is now waking up. The governments of Laos, Thailand, Vietnam, Philippines, and Cambodia. These are five major hubs of pedophilia. Millions of people from all around the world, men from all around the world, used to travel every year to these 5 countries to rape little children, tiny little children, 9, 10, 8, 12, 11. Shame on these disgusting people. But now those 5 countries, their governments are waking up. They have woken up to this despicable evil, all these evil men going to their countries to rape their future generation. These children are their future generation, for God's sake. And now they're cracking down. It's no longer like it used to be, like they can go over there, all these people with impunity, these sex vacationers, to go rape children and then go back to their work in these Western countries and many other countries, not just Western countries. People from India, China, everywhere, traveling men, despicable men, traveling to these 5 countries in Southeast Asia to rape little children. But those governments now are waking up and cracking down. So the regular guy somewhere in a tiny little cities doesn't have the money, doesn't have the power, the influence to really act on that. the way the politicians, the billionaires, the rich celebrities are able to do that, because they have power, influence, and protection. Don't forget the protection. Think about how none of these criminals have been punished. Bill Gates is still invited to high-tech seminars, to high-tech fairs and everything, to give his opinion about artificial intelligence. He's walking around, he's a celebrity, Bill Gates. Bill Gates is still a celebrity that is admired by billions of people all around the world, despite being a despicable man who cheated on his super beautiful and super smart wife. A despicable man, but he's walking free, he's happy, he has still billions of dollars in the bank, and he gets interviewed by all these people, he gets protection. It's crazy how these guys get protection. It's despicable to behold, but that's the way it is. And think about Bill Clinton. I mean, the guy should be in jail, but he's still walking around free and he's happy, and my God, shame on him. Shame on this despicable Bill Clinton, who cheated on his super smart wife, Hillary Clinton, while she was busy traveling for business for the State Department, taking care of the foreign affairs of our country. That guy was in that island over there. I mean, it's so despicable to see. So remember, these are the two main reasons. The rich and powerful and influential people are more famous. Therefore, it makes a big bang when they get caught, and they have the means to act on their nasty impulse. Last but not least, I want to bring a little medical input in this. As a doctor, where does this control, social behavior control, comes from? It comes from your frontal lobe. You see this bone of my skull here in front, here is called the frontal bone. Just behind this bone, the two lobes, the frontal lobes of my brain, we call them the frontal lobes because they're in the front of my head, of my brain. They are responsible for social control, social behavior. That's why if your frontal lobes work normally, like Dr. B, like you do not kill, you do not rape, you do not steal, you do not engage in nasty behaviors. The list of nasty behaviors is longer, like this, right? You don't go to that, you don't engage in child molestation, killing, raping, assault, battery. I mean, you don't engage in those kind of behavior because your frontal lobes right here are functioning normally. It is whenever your frontal lobes are not able to control your basic animal instinct, Let's eat like a pig. Let's have sex like dogs. Let's rape like dogs. Let's steal. Let's kill. Let's do this. Let's do that. It's whenever your social behavior or your primitive impulses that might lead to abnormal social behaviors are not controlled by your frontal lobe, are not inhibited, that people actually act on that. So if I go to a store and I say, oh my God, look at these beautiful things, I'm not going to steal them. If I see a beautiful lady, I'm not going to rape her. If I see a child, I'm not going to do anything bad to that child, right? If I see a huge amount of ice cream, I'm not going to eat that ice cream because my brain, the frontal lobes are telling me, controlling my primitive social instinct, right? So that is where, medically speaking, psychologists, psychotherapists, medical doctors, neurologists, neuropsychiatrists explain that despite knowing that a behavior is wrong, some people are not able to control that animal instinct, and they actually act on it. They steal $20. They kill $400. They rape. They rape, they eat like there's no tomorrow, right? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? They do drugs. They do all these things that they know are wrong or harmful to them, their family, right? Like Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton knew very well that having sex with an intern, Monica Lewinsky, in the Oval Office of the White House was absolutely wrong, right? But he did it because his freaking crazy, despicable frontal lobe were not able to control his behavior, his primitive sexual instinct. And then, of course, he knew it was wrong to cheat on his wife while she was the Secretary of State and to travel to that island to rape minors, He knew it was wrong, but his despicable frontal lobe was not able to control his animal instinct, and so he acted on that. I love you guys. This is how doctors, psychologists, psychiatrists, medical doctors like me, neurobiologists, neuropsychiatrists, neurologists explain why is it that some people like you, like me, are able to control our primitive instinct and inhibit them and cut them and behave normally like civilized people in a society, while some others are not able to do that and engage in all sorts of criminal activities. And remember that not all nasty behaviors are criminal. For instance, if you cheat on your partner, on your wife, or on your husband, it's a nasty behavior, but it's not illegal. So it is also important to distinguish nasty behaviors that are legal, like, for instance, cheating on your wife or your husband, and nasty behavior that are criminal, like stealing, raping, child molestation, child pornography. My God, shame on these nasty behavior people, the disgusting people. I love you guys. This is Dr. B, Dr. B A+. My friends, I need your help. My fellow human beings, I need your help to grow this channel so that I can reach more people with my knowledge, my skills before I die, God willing, at the age of 100, healthy in my bed, in my sleep right now, end of January 2026. Dr. B, 50 years young, and I'm never going to retire from medicine. Medicine is my wife. Medicine is my love, and I'm never going to cheat on my wife. I'm never going to abandon my wife called medicine. God willing, I will keep teaching you for the next 50 years. Retirement is not made for me, and I'm done with the traveling and all this stuff. I don't need that anymore. But I need your help, guys. I really need your help so that I can pass on my knowledge for the next 50 years, God willing, and die happy in my bed, in my sleep at the age of 100. I'm not going to be able to take to heaven all my knowledge that I have accumulated in this brain. Knowledge that is not passed on to others is useless. What is the point of having knowledge if you don't pass it on to others? What is the point? There's no point, right? I love you guys. Remember, Dr. B is not on YouTube for the money, the fame, the glory. I don't need any of those. I don't give any cats about any of those. I live with simplicity, humility, and modesty, and I am blessed. I have a wonderful life. My God, I have a wonderful life. I don't see happiness in life with billions and millions and all this stuff. And I'm extremely happy. I have this gorgeous body. I have this very sane, super smart brain. I have a wonderful job, wonderful profession. It's not just a profession, it's a career. My God, I love it. I love it. I love you guys. Remember that I graduated from medical school more than 30 years ago in Paris, France. And I promised when I took the Hippocratic Oath that I will love you the same, regardless of your ethnicity, color of your skin, religion, sexual orientation, race. I don't give a cat's about any of those. I swear to God, I love you. Kop kun mak mak, kop kun nak krap, sawadi krap. May God bless you and help you to stay always healthy and successful, and hopefully healthy with the help of Dr. B. Put your comments, your question, anything you want to ask down there. Even negative comments are welcome so that I can improve myself and this channel and reach more people, God willing. I love you. God bless you. Bye-bye.